Hey, rich friends, it's your girl Cha Cha reporting live from the Money Mantra, and we are back with another Forex education video. I created my channel to help as many people as possible become independent and profitable traders. So, if that's something that you're looking for, welcome. You are in the right place at the right time. Whether you are a new viewer or a returning subscriber, thank you for clicking on this video today and for spending some time on the channel. But if this is your first time here, I do want to let you know that I try to keep my content as organized as possible for you guys in different types of playlists. So if you do a little bit of exploring, you will find categories on things like indicators, candlesticks, market structure, and strategies. If you don't find a video on something that you're looking for, you can just let me know in the comments and I will add it to my list of videos to make. Now, one of my most popular type of videos on this channel are my trade breakdowns, where I review the trades that I post for some of the students that I am currently mentoring. Now, if you're interested in that, the information is down below in my description box. I will be happy to help you and work with you one-on-one to become a better trader. But in today's quick video, we're going to be looking at a gold trade that I posted on January 28th, 2025, and it was for a buy. So we have a buy limit here, we have a buy stop here, and we have a few potential buy stops slash TPs. If you want to use the buy stop strategy, I recommended the stop loss be at a previous low. And as always, I recommend to check your own charts and indicators so that you are not taking just any signals. The trade must make sense to you because these are only suggestions. Now I'm going to go over to TradingView and I'm going to let you guys know why I decided to take this trade, and we're going to see what actually happened. So when I was analyzing the market, I started on the hour time frame. Usually with gold, I'll start on a smaller time frame, but as you'll see, once I zoom in, it was looking a little bit choppy, so I wanted to see the bigger picture. If you want to see more data and get a stronger confirmation, it's always nice to check on a higher time frame. Now, usually with gold, I start smaller because the market moves so fast. So I'm trying to capitalize on smaller market moves versus holding the trade so long, but I wasn't really seeing anything, so I decided to expand my view, and this is what I saw. Now, this may look a little bit confusing, but I do just want you guys to notice all of these lines are going to be levels that the market has touched or will touch again. Now, earlier on the week, I did take a gold sell, which was also profitable. So that's what some of these lines are for. But then as the market started to turn around, I focused on buys and I added my additional horizontal lines. Now, I can hide them for a second just so we can get a clean chart and let you know that this is what I saw when I opened my chart. Now, right now, I have two indicators on my chart. One is the EMA, which is this black line here. And the EMA acts as a built-in support and resistance because what you'll notice is that whenever the market tends to fall above this black line, it tends to be buying, right? Now, let's just look at it. We can see that even when it gets close to this line, it acts as a level of support. We see that here, right? We see it here. Is literally bouncing off the line versus when the market is below the EMA, it tends to act as an area of resistance, as we can see here. And the candles are bouncing off of the line and continuing to sell. So based on the positioning of the candles to the EMA, that's going to help me determine if I'm going to be buying or selling. And this is the 200 EMA, so it's pretty large. It analyzes a large amount of data, so I think it's a pretty strong confirmation. With gold, I realized that I need additional confirmations because it does move so quickly, and I don't just want to jump in or be stopped out for a trade that will eventually turn around and become profitable. Now, the second thing I noticed, my second indicator was my stochastic, and I use this one pretty simply as well. You'll notice when the stochastic is facing up, like between these two pink lines, or even right here, if it's facing up, it's usually a reflection that the market is going up. And that's not all. There are a few other buy and sell confirmations that you can find on the stochastic. You'll notice that the stochastic has two lines. When the orange line is on top, like here, we'll notice that the market is selling versus when the blue line is on top, like here, the market will be buying. So not only did I have my stochastic facing up, I also noticed that my blue line was on top and the market was already in this upward momentum. Now, one thing about gold that I've learned is that it is pretty tricky. You don't want to jump right in. You always want to wait for a retest because it will always retest or visit a lower area before the trend actually continues. So let's put our lines back and we can see that that is what these lines are representing. The retest right here, it's the first line, 2755, which was my buy limit entry. And then we have an additional buy stop entry at 2760. So let's just go down to the smaller time frame so that you guys can see what I mean about how it was consolidating down here. And I didn't really have a good read on it, so I just wanted to wait. Hence why I put my entry point here at 2755 for a buy limit, and then an additional entry here for 2760. So we're going to actually go to the 15-minute time frame, and we're going to hit play and see what actually happens. Now, because I have established that I'm going to be entering this trade for a buy, if the market does come back down to my buy limit level, a buy limit is a type of pending order, which means the market is going to come down before it goes back up. And a buy stop means the market is going to trigger as it goes up and then it's going to continue to go up. So that's what I was looking to do. I wanted to hit this line, hit this line. That would be two active trades. And then I just used previous highs as my take profits. So here we have 2767. Here we have 2771. And then ultimately at the top we have 2784. And there was actually a smaller TP here for about 200 pips at 2762. So we're gonna again hit play and see how this trade played out. So we can see that initially our buy stop was triggered, which is awesome. This means that we were in profit not too long after the trade was actually set up. Now, before the market continued to go that way, it did come back down, and it is going to hit our 2755 entry, which was awesome. So now we have one trade that has already hit TP for 200 pips. We have a second trade that was triggered, and now we are just waiting for those additional TPs to be hit. So depending on how many times you set this pending order, we can see 2762 was hit twice. We see 2767 was hit, and we see the market turning previous resistance into support, continuing to climb. And just this morning, it took about 2 days, but our final TP at 2784 was also hit, ultimately securing about 2,900 pips in this buy, and about 2,000 pips in our sell trade, I believe. I have that video posted on YouTube as well. So this was a pretty simple analysis. I like that it worked out just the way that we thought it was going to work out because that doesn't always happen. And one thing I like about gold is that when you get it right, it can be really right and you can secure so many pips. You may even get to the point where you don't even want to trade anything else because if you can secure 2,000 pips, are you really going to be focused on securing 40 or 60 or 80? So that was my gold breakdown from January 28th, 2025. If this video was helpful, make sure that you give it a like. You can leave me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed because there are so many viewers on the channel, but there are less subscribers than viewers. So don't be that guy. Be supportive. It not only helps you, but it does help the channel grow because it keeps the content going into the algorithm. So if you want to see more gold videos, just go ahead and drop a 7 down below in the chat. If you'd like to connect with me outside of YouTube or register for my online course and work with me directly, that information is down below in the description box. But that's really all I have for you guys today. Until next time, rich friends.